Dietrich mural that was on the building. She gave up the fight, yeah. I live in Marion. I live down by the square. It's the art district, and I love living there because there's a bunch of murals painted on the wall. It's one of my favorite things, and I get over here to Johnson City over the last show. I'm like, fuck, they do little things different here in Johnson City. They paint fuck Jeff Dietrich on the side of the building, so. Fuck Jeff Dietrich. I don't know anything about it. He closes drug houses in Williamson County. I know that's all I know. And my drug dealer lives in Franklin County, so I don't give a fuck. So it's good to be out tonight. Last weekend, snowed in. Anybody snowed in for the weekend? Did you get all your supplies and all that? It was Friday, and I was double checking, make sure I had everything for the big snow, and opened the drawer where I keep my weed. And I was like, that is not enough weed for this snowstorm. So I text my weed guy, I said, you're going to have to come by before the snowstorm. Yes, my weed dealer delivers. Pretty big perk. So he brought it by and gave me a bag, and he said, this is a new strain. You're going to want to be careful with this. This is a very strong sativa. You don't want to smoke this unless you have something to do. And I was not careful with it. And I did not have shit to do Friday. So I smoked way too much of that weed and I got pretty high. I got an email. I ordered a freezer off Amazon a few weeks ago. Right? And that's my friend Brian back there talking so loud. How you doing, Brian? Like he's still not listening to me. One of the greatest guys in the whole fucking world except for right now. And he still has no idea what I'm talking about. Look, he's still there. His name's Brian. Look, he still doesn't fucking know. I said his name 6 fucking times. Now he knows. There he is. Thanks for being here, Brian. I'd ordered a freezer off Amazon a few weeks prior, and it told me it was going to be there in a few days. And the day it was supposed to show up, it didn't show up. And I got an email from Amazon that said, sorry about the delay, we don't know what's going on. So they offered me a refund at that time, or I could wait. And I decided to wait. Right after I smoked that weed, I got another email. This was from the actual freezer distributor company. And they said, we're sorry to let you know that it seems like Amazon has lost your package. I wasn't upset about it, but I was like, how the fuck do you lose a freezer? Like, can a FedEx driver just say that? Like, we put this freezer on your truck yesterday. Where is it? I don't know. I think I fucking lost it. Like, imagine if you called me and you were like, what are you doing today? And I was like, I was going to pull some meat out of the freezer and barbecue, but I think I misplaced my freezer. I can't find it. But that was cool. I'm in no hurry. I said, that's fine. I don't want my money back. Just ship out another freezer. And I smoked some more of that weed. Then I remembered I needed to go to Walmart to get some printer ink, and I was like, thank God I need to get out of this house. And I opened my door, and there was a fucking freezer on my porch. And I was like, what kind of fucking shipping is Amazon doing now? I got a freezer in an hour. Like if the freezer company was in Marion, I would have been shocked. I had, what else happened since last time we were here? New Year's Eve, anybody still have some New Year's resolutions they're still working on? Yeah, I knew that was going to be the response. I looked at you guys when I came in there. I'm like, there is nobody trying to better themselves in this crowd. We had a show on January the 9th out at Celebrations, and that's the day I learned that January 9th is National Quitter's Day. That's the day where most people give up on their New Year's resolutions. 9 fucking days. That's how motivated we are as human beings. Like New Year's Eve, we're all excited. Like, time to change my life. 9 days later, we're like, you know what, fuck it, maybe next year. I did make one New Year's resolution on New Year's Eve. Made the resolution that I was going to quit comedy that night. That was my New Year's resolution. Let me tell you what happened. I had a show New Year's Eve at the place where I did my very first comedy show, and I was super excited. And I wrote this great bit for New Year's Eve. And I'd been sick for a couple of weeks, and when I got up there and started talking, my voice completely went out. And then that made me very nervous. And then my mouth went very dry. And I was telling a joke about resolutions, and I forgot the word resolution. I was like, New Year's, anybody got New Year's? Like when you try to do better than you were next year, somebody yelled out resolutions. I was like, yeah, that's it. It was fucking horrible. And I got off stage, and the headliner was like, you all right, man? You sound like you were going to cry up there a couple times. And I was like, that's because I almost cried up there a couple times. And I got in my car, I drove home, and I cried, and I said, I'm never doing comedy again on New Year's Eve. That was my resolution. But then on the 9th, I found out that's Twitter's Day. So I'm like, fuck it, I gotta start doing comedy again. So here I am. Just before New Year's Eve, I had a birthday, turned 55. Thank you. I was in a convenience store getting cigarettes a couple days before my birthday, and cashier's like, what's your birthday? And I said December 29th, and you're like, oh, you got a birthday in a couple days. And I was like, yep, that was an easy enough thing to handle. They said, my nephew's birthday is today. In my brain, I was like, why the fuck are you telling me like I feel like I'm supposed to say something to that, but I don't know what to say. The silence was very awkward. So I'm like, next time you see him, tell him I said happy birthday. I felt like an idiot, but then I thought, what if he really does that? Like, what if he goes to his nephew and be like, this 55-year-old dude buying cigarettes and hugs today told me to wish you a happy birthday. That's fucking weird. Why did he do that? Because he's uncomfortable. Christmas was right before that. It was my first Christmas as a grandpa. I became a grandpa this year to twin girls. So, yeah. And my house is not really a grandpa house. It's decorated with a bunch of fucking posters of our comedy show. It looks like a college freshman lives there, not a grandpa. But I hosted Christmas at my house, first time as a grandpa. It was great. All my boys were there. My mom was there. Started opening gifts. I opened the gifts for my sons, and it was a bomb. And they did not give me any fucking heads up on that at all. And I looked across the room, there was my mom holding my twin grandbabies. She was like, "Aw, your kids bought you a bong for Christmas your first year as a grandpa. How fucking sweet. We're making memories." Thank you guys again for coming out tonight. We appreciate it so much. We've got a great fucking show for you tonight. We've got several comedians. I'm getting ready to bring up your first one. And he is the comedian I've been doing comedy with the longest. Because he was at the very, very first open mic I ever did. So he gets the award tonight for the one I've done the longest. He's been doing it for a while. Give it up for Coach. Keep it going. He's way in the back of the room. He's trying to weave through the crowd, and there he's almost here. Give it up one more time for Coach, ladies and gentlemen.
Everybody looking good. How y'all make some noise for y'all selves. White people in the front looking like y'all finna storm the Capitol. What the fuck? God damn. Well, tell you about my life. People say like, do y'all give money to the panhandlers and the homeless people do y'all ever? Never? I used to have a heart. I see somebody on the side of the road, I give them whatever change is in my ashtray or whatever. But I'm getting sick and tired of lies. You just gotta be honest with yourself. I seen one panhandler, he was in a wheelchair. I said, God damn it. Gonna give this motherfucker some change. I reached into my shit to give him the change. And this motherfucker stood up to get the money. I said, wait a minute. The fuck? I just drove the fuck off. I believe you tried to behoove me, you son of a bitch. I hate liars, man. People always come up with all types of fucking stereotypes and shit. One time my friend told me, if a girl comes over your house and she got on Mitch Mac socks, she finna give you the best blowjob in the world. I said, what? Until one time my mama came over my house and kicked off her shoes. I said, wait a minute. She had one purple sock and one pink one. I said, put your goddamn shoes back on. Ain't no way in fuck you finna suck my dick today. Sick and tired of liars, man. That's why I'm finna get married. So give it up for me. I'm finna get married and shit, you know? Finna get married. Tired of the dating scene. The dating scene is fucked up. The getting to know you part is what's so fucked up about the dating scene. I asked this woman what she did for a living. She said, well, currently, I am an assistant manager at a deep fried poultry dispensary. I said, bitch, if you work at Popeyes, just say so. Deep fried poultry dispensary. Lying, bitch. I don't see how y'all do it. There's some couples in here tonight. Y'all in here all coupled up. Y'all don't believe in divorce or nothing, do y'all? Do y'all believe in divorce? No. No? That's because y'all kill y'all bitches. Y'all do know that, right? Be on the news asking for help to help find this bitch. Printing out t-shirts and flyers. Whole time Sarah was in the damn basement in the deep freezer. Hacked up in 50 pieces right next to the pizza roll. You goddamn son of a bitch. Lying motherfuckers. Been trying to lose weight lately, and I went and bought a new scale. Got one of those scales that talk to you. You know, you step on there, you can tell you your number, 200 pounds. My scale different. My scale be talking to me like he know me personally. I stepped on one foot on the scale. He said, hold up, motherfucker. I said, wait a minute, where'd that come from? I know my damn scale ain't telling me to hold the fuck up. Just bought a new crib, and where I live at now, I live right next to a bunch of friendly white people, you know? These white people came over my house with a pan of bread of some sort. I thought this shit only happened in the movies. Open up the door. She said, hi, I see you're new to the neighborhood. We had some leftover pumpernickel left over. We wanted to give you a little pumpernickel. I said, okay, I'll give you a little pumpernickel. She put the pumpernickel in my hand. I said, thank you. Closed the door, and as I walked away, I started sniffing the pumpernickel. I started walking, and I threw that shit right in the garbage. Bitch, you not finna fucking poison me. Bitch, I don't know you. Might be trying to get me out the neighborhood, motherfucker. Been doing some dating before I was trying to do the little whatever, and I started dating a lesbian dyke stud. Y'all know what that is, a lesbian butch dyke stud? But I didn't know she was a lesbian dyke stud, and till we started getting in arguments, I went to her phone and see a whole bunch of pussy pics that didn't belong to her. I said, what the fuck? We in the bed one day, she lifted my legs up like she trying to lick her some coochie. I said, what is you doing? My heels in the air, my ankles touching like she trying to change a diaper. I said, bitch, what is you doing? That motherfucker's lying to me. Well, before I get out of here, I'm going to tell y'all about, see, I'm not homophobic. See, a lot of times when people say, phobic means you're afraid of something. But I'm going to be honest. Yes, I'm homophobic. I'm afraid of black and afraid of gay people, okay? But let me explain to you why. I'm a tough guy. You know, I don't run away from fights. But one time I did. Let me explain. Let me explain. I go to Atlanta. And first of all, well, let me tell you this. Everybody in Atlanta gay. Don't even assume. Just say yes. Everybody in Atlanta's gay. I drove down there and I didn't have enough weed. And I needed to buy some more weed. So somebody plugged me in with somebody else that could give me some weed. And I'm walking And 6 dudes come out with pink, purple, and yellow pastel colors just walking up to me, snapping their fingers. And one of them said, "Get him." I said, "Get him?" And then the other one in the back said, "Yeah, when you get him, hold him down and suck his dick." I said, "Wait a minute." Got the fuck up out of there. Ran fast as a motherfucker. Then I get to my safe destination, the weed man. This motherfucker gonna say, "So what you looking for, a pound? What you trying to get?" That's my time, y'all. I'm Coach, man. Y'all be easy.
It's hard to get out of here, bro. Hard to get up here, hard to get out of here. Keep it going for Coach, ladies and gentlemen. As I said prior, we do a little show over in Marion Celebrations. We do an open mic over there, and we make it a little comedy contest. Your next comedian coming to stage won our contest the last time we headed up there. Everybody give it up for Phoenix!
What's going on? What's going on? As always, we're gonna start off like this. Once again, I had to read the room. And don't know where we're gonna take my material, so just get ready to enjoy the ride, okay? Now I see a lot of older, no disrespect to y'all, okay? Don't come for me. Older people in the crowd. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all my experience because see, I'm older, but I lived young. Now, if y'all don't know what that means, I skydive, skateboard, I do a whole bunch of crazy shit. Now, here's when I know I was old. I get off work, I come home, take my boots off as I always do, kick them off. I'm good. This particular day, I come in, kick my boots off, I pulls a fucking hamstring. Instantly hit the ground. Now, how the hell do you rip your hamstring and tear your ACL trying to take your fucking boot out? I don't know, but it happened. I swear to God, it happened to me. Now, since we up here telling life stories, like I said, I didn't win a competition Friday, and I started to tell some material that I didn't get into. And I'm not even gonna start the way I started it, so we gonna get right down to it. This is why I lie about my cancer, okay? Because here's the thing. I'm tired of everybody saying, "Oh, I'm sorry." What the fuck is you apologizing for? You didn't do it. So I really dated a woman with Tourette's. So now she call my phone and be mad at the comedy now. Because I blame her for knocking my damn teeth out. Okay? I do. I promise you. If you want to be in a rough, confusing ass relationship, speak with somebody with Tourette's. I promise you. We was doing our do, and she looked at me and she said, "Bitch, get down." Whoa, hold on. Wait. First of all, don't scare me like that. At 4 in the morning, don't do that. Don't do that. So we doing it. And she really did. She really did. Papa, wow, hold on, man. You hit me in my mouth. I'm sorry. But hold on, I'm not mad, not upset. I'm kind of turned on. I don't know, I was fucking turned on. And she just get to wiggling and wiggling, and I'm just still like this, like still in defense mode, but I'm like, fuck. So she ended up swinging again. I'm on point, so okay. Do it again, okay. So that's why I tell that story now. That's a true story. That is totally freaking true. Because one, I am a survivor of oral cancer, but like I said, don't feel sorry for me. I live as if I'm not ready to die, which I'm not. Got a lot of shit to do. Secondly, for y'all just see my homeboy, OG Kush. He just got me in trouble. That's why he ended up here today. Yeah, I was laughing. I went out to the bar. OG Kush ended up telling the bartender, "Let me get a scotch with a rock." I don't drink like that. She ordered me she actually made me a scotch with a rock. I'm confused as hell. So, cool. That's why y'all don't see my puppet up here. Secondly, like my boy said, the dating scene, too old for that shit. Too old for it. Because one, every woman and man is living the trade internet life. Everything is on the internet, trending. People wake up, oh, what's trending today? I'm gonna do it. Oh, the fuck, I've met a 50-year-old woman. Oh, if you don't taste me, you don't love me. Bitch, do you know what I do for a living? Shit, I work 12 hours a day. I'm a tattoo artist. I'm a stripper on the weekend, and I sell shit, okay? I don't have time to be calling and texting you every 15 goddamn minutes talking about nothing. So she called me one day. Babe, what you doing? I'm at work. What's up? Nothing. I just wanted to talk to you. You couldn't wait till I get home? And then I get home, right? Here's what really made me mad about relationships. If I'm at home and I'm chilling, and I know all you ladies done it, don't lie. You come out the kitchen, your husband chilling, just minding his business. You sit down out in the kitchen. Baby, can you give me some water? Wasn't you just in the fucking kitchen? Really? And y'all wonder why we died early. Because it's a lot of shit we don't want to tell y'all. Be like, you know, if they ain't had 911, girl, I swear, boy, say it again. But no, I love being married. Been married for 22 years. Don't clap for that shit. Y'all clap. Oh, hell no. No, see, all the men that didn't clap, y'all feel my pain. Y'all feel my pain. Y'all love y'all ladies. Don't get me wrong. I'll be like, look here. Fuck your she shit. I need a he shit. I need Pam. Can we get our own crib? Can we? Look, everybody in there, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Fuck that. And I like to tell y'all, listen, but don't judge. Okay? Look, y'all ready. Y'all finna go. First of all, let me tell y'all that disabled people would like to be included in everything. Everything. Stop treating them like they fucking special. They not. They know what they doing. I'm gonna be the first one to tell you that. You got some good pussy too. I'm just saying. The only thing that's looking down on that body is your face. And I could cover that bitch up with a pillow. Bitch, cut the lights off. I don't give a damn. And secondly, I can't date a disabled woman. Because first of all, love you, baby, but I'm not walking down the fucking street pushing your motherfucking wheelchair with my ass out. It happened before. I'm sorry, that's gay as hell to me. I'm straight, no disrespect, but I'm just waiting on the dude that cat called my ass then. Like, what the fuck? And it really happened. True story. Ask her. She's the one that was pushing. She's not disabled, but that's my best friend. I had to straighten the fuck up and disappear my ass cheeks. Hold on, G. We ain't doing that shit today. We gonna walk. It is 2026. You have to be careful with the shit you say and do. Say, for all y'all internet people, I ain't got no clock to watch my time, but I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm too old to stick with y'all formal words. See, crash out to me is to take my old ass to sleep. Crash out to y'all is going to fight some motherfucking body. And if I hear another straight man say that part, period, clock that, I'm going to clock your ass. First of all, leave that to these women and the dudes that supposed to say it, okay? My daughter cussed me out because she said some shit the other day that I didn't understand. In my language, that meant something else. In her language, that meant shit I didn't understand. I wish I knew what it was. But I'm just saying, no, I am not getting adjusted. I do accept individuality. I love everybody. But stay in your lane fucking with me. And I'm gonna assume that's my time, y'all. I'm Phoenix and I'm out of here.
Keep it going for Phoenix, everybody. lost when he came up here and said he skydived. Like, I was like if you would ask me, like, do you think Phoenix was skydive? I'm like, no, he would not do that. I just didn't see it. But keep it going for Phoenix one more time, if you would. Your next comedian coming to the stage is the undisputed, most famous, best comedian to ever come out of Johnson City, Illinois. Everybody give it up for my friend Lucas Young.
I'm not that great. Just playing. Dude, that snowstorm was pretty great for the first 2 days, right? Then you gotta shovel your car out and it's like, fuck. I'm way more out of shape than what I fucking thought, dude. Shit sucked, it was cold as fuck, dude. I was happy though, because when I was outside, there was like no frozen animals to the ground. You know, that was a plus, dude. I can confirm that, because on my way here tonight, I saw 2 cats fucking. And one watching. Cats are freaky as fuck, dude. I'm a little freak too. Type shit. I didn't know it was that funny, but thank you. I'm gonna talk about my childhood a little bit. This is not a trauma dump. Some of you guys need to stop trauma dumping though, that shit sucks. I don't know how to deal with that. It was a good childhood, dude. We were a little broke, but me and my dad used to have fun riding bikes. You know, I was probably about 5 years old. We went on a bike ride one day. Fun as fuck. But my dad was really slow this day for some reason. And I remember passing his bitch ass. And I look back at him like, this fucking idiot's slow as shit, dude. And that's when I wrecked my bike. You know, that stuff sucks, dude. It sucks. And I'm laying on the ground crying. And I look back, and this motherfucker turned into Speed Racer, dude. He sped way the fuck up, way too fast. And I'm looking, I'm like, Dad, stop. And he's like, oh, I don't have any brakes. That is how my dad sounds. And it sounds like Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys. Right? And he runs me the fuck over. And I'm like, God damn, dude, I was crying, I was in pain. I was really pissed at him for a couple days, right? And then I started thinking about it recently, a couple months ago. I'm like, fuck, I think I'm still pissed. But I think when he ran me over, he fucked me all up because I'm fucking top heavy as shit, dude. I can't really bend over without falling. Dude, it's rough. It's rough out here, dude. But yeah, I had a pretty good childhood. We were just really broke. You know, I didn't realize it until I was about 10. Right? And I go to my friend's house for a sleepover, and he's got an actual bed and not a pool floaty. He's got a pillow, not a rolled up pair of jeans. Dude, I laid my head on Levi's for years. I wake up in the morning, there's like denim marks in my face and shit. It was rough. My friend's house was nice though, dude. I went out and checked the fridge. You know, like you go over to your friend's house and their parents aren't there, you start looking at all their shit. That's what I was doing, but in the fridge. Dude, they had like milk, eggs, cheese, bread. My house, we just had fucking hot dogs. Dude, hot dogs aren't bad, but you can only eat them so many fucking ways, dude. Right? One week we didn't have any power, so we just warmed them up in the windowsill. It was awful, dude. They didn't warm up at all. They just got texture. You ever ate a dry glizzy? Because it's not that fucking great, dude. It's rough. We were broke, though, dude. We were really broke. We were so broke we had to take turns watching the Super Bowl. You know, I'm outside holding the antenna during the game-winning field goal. I sneeze, Judge Judah kicks on, my parents get pissed, I get grounded. You know, it's not my fault we can't afford Benadryl, dude. It's rough. We're so broke, dude. If we were a website, we would be Temu or Wish. Not that great, but it's like, they're doing alright, but it's not that great. Type shit. It's rough, dude. We weren't just broke, though. We were broke and bad with money. And by we, I mean my parents. Right? My dad got a bonus at work once, and he came home with a brand new fucking lawnmower. And my mom was super excited. He was super excited. I'm the only rational one. You know, I'm like, guys, we live in a second-story apartment complex. What the fuck are we doing? Why did you buy that, dude? We need to fix the fucking roof. Wild, dude. It's rough, dude. I don't even know how he got it fucking home. It's like, we didn't have a car or anything. He's like, we're gonna start a business. I'm like, you're gonna start a business and it is going to fucking fail. It's not gonna end well. It's not gonna start well either, dude. It's rough. I turned out pretty alright, I think. I hope. I don't know, I haven't talked to a therapist in a while. Type shit. Anyway, though, dude, I grew up all right. You know, I got to like 17, 18. I started working. I moved out when I was 20. I think that's really important. Like, at a certain point, you have to move away from your parents because they be on some dumb shit sometimes. You know? Yeah. Damn, man, that's your mom, too, right? Oh, get fucking shit on, Trees. I'm sorry. That's awful. Awfully fucking funny. She's right there, dude. He didn't give a fuck. Yeah, that's great, dude. Yeah, type shit. I moved out though, dude, and it was nice because I needed that break from my parents, right? But during that break, what I didn't realize is your parents end up getting really comfortable telling you uncomfortable shit, right? For example, I go over to my mom's house not that long ago with some of my bros. We're hanging out, we're having brunch, and out of nowhere, my mom just looks at me and she's like, Lucas, I thought you were fucking gay until you were like 20 years old. I'm like, damn. You couldn't have said that shit in private, bitch? Come on now, dude. It's rough. I looked over at my dad and he's like, yeah, we thought so. Yeah, pull that bike out and run me over again, dude. For good this time, please. Jesus. But I get it though, dude. There's been a lot of times throughout my life people have thought I was gay, and I'm not. I don't think there's anything wrong with being gay. It just sucks when you're straight and someone's like, you little gay, Lucas? A little fruity in the booty? I'm like, no, I'm not, dude. I get it though, dude. There's a lot of things I like and do that probably would make people think I'm gay, right? Like, I fucking love Gilmore Girls, dude. That's my shit. Fuck Harvard, let's go to Yale, dude. You know what I'm saying? Or the ones that out there that watch that show, they know that shit's true. Look, her right there, just like, oh my god, that's true. Oh, dude, sometimes when I get really excited, I start walking like a Victoria's Secret model, you know, I'm like, put all my fucking hips around. Sometimes when I get really pissed off, like, I gotta get really pissed off, I'm about to fight somebody, I take on the persona of a small, gay black man. What's up, bitch? Stupid asshole. What's he talking about? Right? Other times I take on the persona of a small gay white man. Stupid ass bitch. What is he talking about, dude? Stanky ass knees built body bitch. Like your name's Rachel. Tell your mama that for me. Bro, pretty much moral of the story is just move out of your parents' house and try not to be gay. Thank you guys, that's all.
Keep it going for Lucas Young, everybody. Woo. I've known Lucas for a while. I fucking love that dude, but I'm always like, there's something wrong with him. I wonder what happened to him. And he just fucking told me all of it. Thank you, Lucas. Now I know. Your next comedian coming to the stage, I know a lot of you know him. I've known him for quite a while. He's my partner that I put the shows together with over at Celebrations in Marion, for those of you who have been. Everyone, please give it up for my good friend, Mr. Bryce Evans.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Let's hear it for everybody else. Everybody's good. I love Coach. I haven't seen Coach in a while. Coach has invited me to some of the strangest shows I've ever done. Usually only white guy there. And both, 2 different times he's had to stop them from patting me down. If I walk into a room and I'm the only white guy, I look like a threat. I remember one time I was wearing a camo jacket. That looks like an active shooter, okay? It does. He got me into this one venue. I got my jacket on, I'm getting patted down, and the lady goes, I'm sorry, I thought you were the pizza guy. I was like, what? How am I the pizza guy? Okay, so then he gets me in, it's like in a a gymnasium. I walk into the gym and the DJ sees me and goes, "Hey, Youngblood, over here, over here, over here." So I walk over and he goes, "It's down there." I go, "What's down there?" And he goes, "The computer. Are you here to fix the computer?" Couldn't get the Wi-Fi. I helped him. I did. I did. We got Wi-Fi, we got songs that night. It was pretty good. I just turned 41 last weekend. 41, baby. Yeah. I don't know how this year's going to be. Last year sucked. Turning 40 was bad. They're like, things are going to break that you didn't know were going to break. I went to the doctor because I was getting a sharp pain in my asshole. I don't know if anyone else has been through that. Just me, okay. I was waking up in the middle of the night and it felt like there was a full-size brick lodged in my ass. I was like, maybe I gotta go to the bathroom, and I would go shit out what was basically the size of a Fruity Pebble. So I went to the doctor, she's talking to me, and she's like, "Have you ever been constipated?" I said, "I've never been constipated in my life, not once. Never have I ever." And she said, "That's actually pretty rare." And she said, "When this happens, is there a lot of gas?" And I said, "Oh, sister, there's so much." And she said, "You have gas constipation. And what's happening is, some people, when they get older, their ass tube," I think that's the word she used, "their ass tube gets tighter." That's right, a tighter ass tube. My, not the lipper, but the gripper is shrinking. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm getting older, but my asshole's getting younger. I got a case of Benjamin Butthole. And I feel like that would be annoying to hear if I was a gay guy. Like, I had a girl at my school that was a lesbian that had huge tits, and something about that made me mad. You know? And for the gay guys that are out there hearing this, like, I understand, I just have a pair of huge tits shoved in my ass right now. Like, I'm never gonna see them, guys, I'm sorry. Oh, God. I wrote down some stuff because I wanted to try some new stuff. You guys don't mind, do you? Okay. It's kind of a new order, really. So I've been doing comedy for about 5 years now, and it's got to, like, I got to go to some cool places here and there, but I also get to go some places that aren't that cool. Driving is the worst part. I stopped at a gas station in rural Kentucky. And that's different. You don't know how different it is. I'm in line, there's a guy with no shirt on. He's in front of me. I'm trying to keep my distance, and I hear him go, "I'll take $5 in gas and that sword." I didn't know you could buy a sword at a gas station. Apparently you can. $5 gas, and the sword he got was $30. I don't know about you guys. That purchase doesn't say round trip to me. Like, that's insane. Where he's going, he is not coming back. I mean, above the sword, I'll never forget this, it said ceremonial. I don't know much about Japanese culture, guys, but at what ceremony do you give someone a gas station sword? Like, "Oh yes, in honor of regaining custody." Like, I don't know. I'm not making fun of that guy for being white trash, okay? I'm not. How could I? Look at me. I'm obviously on the spectrum. Like, I'm not as bad as some of those white trash guys. You know, I'm not completely nonverbal. Some of those guys need fucking subtitles. Those hill people. But I am a little white trash. I had to figure that out last year, too. Here's a good example. My wife and I moved into a house. When we moved in, there was a tire leaning up against the side of the house. Like before we'd even moved in, there's a tire against the side of the house. We've been there for 10 years. If you look at the side of our house now, there are 2 tires leaning up against the side of our house. That's how bad I want to live in a mobile home, guys. Like, part of me is like, put some fucking wheels on this motherfucker. Let's get out of here. This thing needs to move. Any other white trash out there? We got just me? Okay. What about your asshole? Tight? Anybody else losing storage? Alright, if you didn't raise your hand, here's a good way to know if you've got some white trash in you. Raise your hand if you've ever saved a Crown Royal bag. Okay, alright. I saw one black person raise their hand too. Look, anybody could be white trash. Anybody could be white trash. Saving a Crown Royal bag is definitely a sign, okay? You had something that was supposed to go in the garbage can, and you walked over and you go, fuck, you're too fancy for the garbage, I'm gonna take that back. Can't throw you away. You guys put anything in them? People, quarters? Okay, I like change in the Crown Royal bag. Just walking up to a Coinstar once a month like you betrayed Jesus. Might be going to hell, but now you got 14 real dollars and a Canadian penny the machine wouldn't take. Anybody else put something in their Crown Royal bag? Weed? Yeah, I mean, that's just no joke there. That's what it's made for. That or more Crown Royal bags. I like that when you get to someone's bounty of Crown Royal bags. It's like a little white trash Russian nesting doll. This is the daddy, this is the mommy, this one's the baby. I was born into it. My dad told me one day, he told me, man, you were so little when we brought you home from the hospital, we could fit you in a Crown Royal bag. I thought, damn, that explains my low birth weight. Like, that's crazy. It's insane. So we took a big hit this past year, the white trash people. We did. It was bad. 1 week nearly crippled us. Ozzy Osbourne and Hulk Hogan both died. And that was hard. It was hard. And I think everybody was sad, which was kind of nice. We're used to seeing everybody mad at the same time. Now everybody's sad. Democrats, Republicans, Green Party, people with big assholes, small assholes, they were all... Everybody was upset. And it's wild because he was so loved that he bit the head off of a bat, and we loved him more. He bit the head off of a bat, and everyone was like, good for him. He needed that. And I don't think anyone could do that now. I don't think there's a celebrity in the world that could bite the head off of a bat and people like them more. Like, whose fans would do that? Maybe Donald Trump. I think he could do it, and people would be all for it. Like, that'd be an awesome press conference. Like, I bit off his head. Ozzy had a little bat, my bat was big. I bit right through it. Not a lot of guys could do it. I did it. Bit right through it. Mine had a name. Before I bit off his head, I said, I'm sorry I have to do this. Obama. Like, he could have done it. So we were all sad about that. And when Hulk Hogan died, I thought everybody was going to be sad about Hulk Hogan dying too. Turns out there was just a lot of people that were mad at Hulk Hogan. Turns out, Hulk Hogan said the N-word a bunch. Now let me just say this. Hulk Hogan didn't say the N-word. Terry Bollea said the N-word. If you don't know who Terry Bollea is, that's the guy who plays Hulk Hogan, all right? I think we can separate the art from the artist here, right? Like, all I'm saying is whenever Bill Cosby got in trouble, I don't remember people at the trial being like, that's the man that assaulted me right there, Fat Albert. That didn't happen. Let the record show, she said ghost dad. Like, I don't think that was going on. But he did. He said it a bunch, and that's a bad look. And I don't think there's like anybody in the world that's famous that could get away with that and their fans like be happy with them. Except for maybe Donald Trump. I think Donald Trump could have probably done it. Press conference, he's like, I said it, I said the whole word. We invented it, they stole it, I took it back, that's cultural appropriation. I said they are, I wrote they are. I wrote it so well, ICE knocked on the White House door. Like, that's the kind of support he has. It's crazy. It's insane. In school, so I'm a teacher. Okay, guys, I'm a teacher. Sometimes people clap. I'm glad you guys didn't. I know how you guys feel about education in Johnson City. I know. I get it. We have to watch this thing. It's like a local, not a local news, it's like a national news thing. We watch it every day in this class. And I try to not get political with the kids, but they're always mentioning Donald Trump, and the kids are always freaking out about it. And I gotta like be like, calm down. But one kid said something I thought was really funny one day. He was like, I think he hates everyone. Like, I think he could easily hate anyone. I think he could hate Santa Claus. And I would love to see that. Like him on the news, like, he's a creep. He's visiting children in the middle of the night. I don't know the guy. I met him at the mall a few times and we had our picture taken. It's not a big deal. A lot of people had their picture taken. I flew on his private sleigh just a few times. I went to his private island. It's called the North Pole. But I did not touch the elves. Like, that would be great. That would be great. All right, you feel like you get the Trump. Okay, we're done now with Trump impression. It's usually a bigger pop, so I'm thinking maybe I ran it to the ground today. Okay, one more. I think Donald Trump is a bad... I think he's a bad mother, really is what it comes down to. I think that's what this last year has shown us. Like, you know, the mom that you ask for something for Christmas, and she's like, yeah, I'll get it for you, and then she gets you something totally off the wall that you that you didn't want. You got some socks this year, didn't you? Oh, you wanted socks. Okay, nothing. But I do. I think he's a bad mother, because it's like, we're like, all right, look, Mom, this is what I want for Christmas. It's called the Epstein Files, okay? That's what I want. You can get it. Would you please do that for me? He's like, I'm gonna give them to you. I want to give them to you. Christmas rolls around. There you go. Unwrap it. See what I got you. Something you've been asking for a long time. That's right, the president of Venezuela. It's like, what? I didn't ask for this. Well, how about Greenland? Like, no one is asking for any of these things at all. But so yeah, I am a teacher. I teach at an alternative high school, which is where kids go when they don't want them in a normal school, and that's where teachers go when they don't want you in a normal school. So that's why I'm there. I don't think the kids are bad. But when my grandpa heard I was getting that job, he goes, damn, I bet that job would have been a whole lot better when you could hit the kids. And for the record, I don't want to hit the kids, okay? Off the record. No, but for this, I don't want to hit the kids, I don't. I want to hit their parents. That's all, you know? Like, just parent-teacher conference, I just get to rough up dad. That's it. That's all I want to do. I was telling one of the teachers about that, and I was talking about one kid in particular, and they said, he's raised by his grandma. I was like, bring that old bitch in. What? fuck her up. I will. I'll get her wheelchair all fucked up too. She won't be able to walk, for sure. Okay, you guys like grandmas here. I like that. I like that you guys are a big grandma crowd. Let's hear it for the grandmas in the crowd. You guys into spanking kids, though? I'm not into spanking kids, and I remember telling one of my friends that, and they said, "You'll understand when you have kids." And I thought that was kind of weird. Like, you guys are just like getting to a point where you're like, "Oh, damn, I want to spank your ass. I'm gonna spank this kid." And I think it's weird for this reason. I had a girlfriend one time. Well, more like a booty call. Okay, we had some sex. She asked for some spankings, and afterwards she said, "You know, I realized I liked spanking when I was a kid, and my dad spanked me." And I was like, "That's fucked up." So I went ahead and left. And then sometimes you have that post-sex jack-off when you're thinking about that sex you had. You know, and then I remembered that, and I was like, "That's fucking weird," and I almost spit the bar of soap out of my mouth. Like, that was... Lucas got it, you sick fuck. I tell you what I like about Southern Illinois. Southern Illinois is cool. We got a place in Murfreesboro called Hardware and Pets. Who else has that? No other. There's no city in the world that has Hardware and Pets. A place where you can get a bucket of mice and a hammer. That's good. And I feel like people in the city don't really understand how life is in Southern Illinois, like, because they don't have back roads. Back roads. That was my childhood. That was where I became a man, on the back roads. Like, I wasn't a ladies' man or anything like that, but I took more girls to the woods than Ted Bundy. Like, that was kind of... That was my spot. That's where I went. Remember one time I'm out there with this girl, and she's like, "Look through my CDs and find something that we can, like, fool around to." I'm looking, and I'm trying to find something that's going to bring the energy that I want. And I finally get to the last page, and there's a CD in the back that has like bats and chains on it. I was like, I don't know what this is. Maybe it's Slayer. Whatever it is, it's better than all the sad stuff I saw before this. I pop that thing in. We start making out. And all I'm hearing is like wind blowing, lightning crashing. I look back, we're 3 tracks in, and I realize this is a spooky sound effects CD. I'm like, I gotta take this out, it's gonna kill the mood. I leaned back to take that CD out, a werewolf howled, and she gripped my bare wiener. And I was like, oh, like this is happening now. I'm gonna make this happen. Like, we're gonna grind this. When my wiener had not been touched up to that point, so I knew that this was good. Maybe she's scared. Maybe she needs some comfort. Honestly, I was a little scared because we were in the woods. Chains rattling out there is fucking weird. And it was hard. Like, there were times that I was like almost losing my boner, you know? You know what I mean, ma'am? No? Okay. She looks very nonplussed, I will say. Okay, so I almost was losing my boner at this one point. There's this terrible ghost section. These ghosts just kept going. Boo, boo. And I was like, why do these ghosts all sound like Hank Hill? Like, is this a fucking... We're at the graveyard for a propane explosion? What happened here? But we did make it through that. We get to, you know, we're getting to the end of the grinding and the strokings that are happening. My asshole is loosened up at this point. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Like, I keep hearing a horse and shit. I'm like, finally, I realize I am listening to the sounds of the Headless Horseman while I'm getting head. Guys, she was icking on my bod until I craned. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get to it for me. I got some shirts. I tried to show these earlier. right, this design, I'm almost sold out of this. Just a cartoon of me. And then I got this other one. It's got a secret to it. So I got this in white and I got it in black as well. And it's a monster. And whenever you fold it, it's a dick. So you can remember about me getting my dick sucked while I was listening to Headless Horseman. All right, let's get David back up here.
Keep it going for Bryce Evans. Everyone. I will say we ride a lot of shows together. Sometimes we leave on Fridays right after he gets off work, and he does want to hit those fucking kids. Really, really bad. Are you guys ready for your headliner tonight? Thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it so much. You're going to love your headliner. One of my favorite things about doing this is I get to work with a lot of comedians, and sometimes I work with them a lot. Sometimes it's my first time, so I'm just as excited as you guys. Please give it up from St. Louis, Missouri, Jason Jenkins.
Praise God for that warm welcome. Thank you. Give it up again for David. It's cold as fuck outside, so I appreciate all of y'all making it. I'm old. I don't like coming out in the cold weather. I almost called off tonight. I had my call off voice ready and everything. Like, David, I can't. I don't think I'll be able to make it tonight. Fuck that shit. I would have told the DJ to throw my set on, but it's no DJ tonight, nigga. We came up a cappella like a library. This is crazy. It's insane. It's crazy hearing David talking about over in Marion. That's like across the street, ain't it? Like in Marion? If I walk outside right now, bitch, I'm out of town. Like that is fucking insane. Somebody asked like who all lives in Johnson City. I saw 3 hands go up. I said that's about as many houses as I saw. And fucking can't nobody else live here. Everybody from out of town. Bitch, we are tourists this evening. Straight up, man. But I appreciate it, man. Like I said, I'm an old man. I'm sleepy as fuck. I was hoping there wasn't another comedian coming up because I was back there nodding off. I don't know if she gave me Jameson or some melatonin. Like, bitch, I ain't sleeping. My girl tapped me like, nigga, they finna call you. I'm like, oh. Getting old is crazy, man. Like Bryce said, a lot of shit changes, nigga. I was falling asleep driving up here to St. Louis. It's 2 hours away. I was nodding off driving. Anybody ever nodded off driving? I'm gonna tell you what saved my fucking life. On the side of the highway. I don't know what the fuck y'all call them, but well, whoever put them ruffles on the side of 64, they need a movie. Because if you, I'm 47. If you my age, you know back in the day, them was not on the side of that goddamn highway. So whoever put them cheddar and sour cream ruffles on the side of 57, thank you. I was nervous, man. Bryce was up here talking about, Coach takes me to some shows and sometimes I'm the only white guy there. You see how the tables turn this evening? There's not a lot of me's in here, you know what I'm saying? I walked in kind of nervous. I said, we performing in front of the dartboard? That looked too much like target practice. I said, you mama, listen to me. Trying to get a bullseye. So, y'all see me walking back and forth. It ain't because I'm nervous, bitch. I ain't trying to psych y'all motherfuckers out here. Man, I love white folks, man. I know. I live in St. Louis. I'm from Peoria, though. I've been in St. Louis since 2008, but I'm from Peoria, Illinois. And if you know about St. Louis, if you heard about what's going on, a few weeks ago, it was some monkeys in a goddamn street. I don't know how the fuck they got loose. I don't know who rolled them dice on that damn game, but it was some monkeys loose in St. Louis. I don't watch the news, so the way I found out was fucked up. Me and a few of my partners, all of them was black. We was, downtown St. Louis, all of us crossing the street. And out of nowhere, this white lady was like, "Oh my God, there are monkeys in the street." Boy, we almost beat that bitch ass, I tell you what. We about beat the mayonnaise out that whole day evening. She's like, no, seriously, there are monkeys. Monkeys in the street. Bitch, you better clarify, cite your references before you say some shit about an article. Goddamn me. I was raised around white people, so I never had any issues. Never. Like, I've always gotten along. I graduated in the top 10% of your class. White folks love a smart nigga. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2 spelling bees. Like, I did shit. White people treat me like royalty. Y'all don't understand. I was in a white neighborhood earlier, walking down the street, and it was like a whole group of white folks, like a family coming. Do y'all know when they saw me, they all crossed the street? I said, bitch, thank you. See, y'all see racism, I see respect. They saw that I didn't have enough room on the sidewalk and they crossed the fucking street. Niggas don't even do that for me, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, a nigga gonna bump me on the way rolling past me, move nigga. But I'm a good dude, like I said, I was an honest dude, never been in trouble. So, this was in 2020, this shit happened to me too, and this shit was crazy because black folks are nosy. So I had to ask the white lady, like, "Hey, Miss White Lady, why did y'all cross the street?" She was like, "You didn't have your mask on." Bitch, we outside. But I'm respectful, man. My mama raised me right, so I put my mask on. And I robbed they motherfucking ass. Like, bitch, give me everything out your... Give me that shit out your goddamn pocket. All that racism and shit in your goddamn pocket crossing the goddamn street. Fuck is wrong with y'all? I'm a nice nigga. It's crazy, man. But it's I was a little nervous. They asked me to do a show in Johnson City last minute. Of course, I went to Google. Hey, tell me some shit about Johnson City. Google was like, it ain't no niggas up there. And I said, Google ain't fucking lying. Like, okay, it's just me and a handful of niggas from out of town. It's just a handful of sunflower seeds. Just us. Okay. No, man, but I just want y'all to understand me, man. Doing a show in front of an all-white crowd as a black person, I don't know if somebody finna auction me off or what. Like, there might be somebody in the back, like 25, 35, 45. You like, bitch, you better start at 100. I'm worth more than that. I can fight, nigga, and I can hoop. Fuck what you talking about? Straight up, man. Life been going crazy for me, man. I got hit on by a gay dude at work. Well, I guess he didn't really hit on me. He told my female coworker that I was gorgeous. And she told me I was fucking offended. Not because he's gay, that's fine, I'm not a homophobe. But bitch, I like women. Why the fuck are you telling me? Like, I'm mad at her. Like, what the... You thought I was gonna be like, oh, hook me up then. Yes. And then the other thing I was offended by, this motherfucker called me gorgeous. Why I gotta be the female version? Like, nigga, it's all these masculine ass adjectives. Gorgeous? Gorgeous sound like I got a coupon for scented candles or some shit. Like I fold my towels a certain way. I had to go out and say something to him like, what the fuck did you call me? Cause what? Don't nobody call me gorgeous. The fuck? Like I like to do? My daughter's gay. And a gay friend, that's the best thing you can have as a man, a gay friend, because they loyal as fuck and they can fight. If I was here with a gay friend and all of y'all try to jump me tonight, he gonna help. You need a friend like that. I'd never fight a gay dude. Never in the history. I don't give a fuck if I got help, especially not in public. Because what if he knocked me out? I don't know what's gonna happen while I'm knocked out. Hold him down. Right, that motherfucker hold me down. But he ain't gonna suck my dick. I'll mess around and wake up pregnant and shit. Like, who the fuck? None of them me. Now y'all gotta throw me a baby shower and shit. That is not the life that the Lord put in place for me. Straight up, man. My daughter is gay though. She is 27. Okay? That ain't your dude right there? Oh, okay, but y'all be experimenting and shit. Oh, okay. She said, in the past, I fuck with bitches. Nah, but I don't have a problem with that, but it's too many rules now in the LGBTQ and them community. Too many rules. Like my daughter got a girlfriend, but the fucked up part about it is, now she want me to call her boyfriend. But what I don't like is they pick and choose when they want to be the boyfriend and when they want to get in free for ladies' night. Like, no sir. The cover charge is $10. Stand your ass. You cannot cut me. Get behind me with them thick ass jeans you got on. So my daughter is a felon. And the little dude that she with, girl, whatever she want to be called, keep putting money on her books. And they have a toxic ass relationship. And I'm telling dude, like, you stupid as fuck. This is your chance to get away. But she keep putting money on her books like she love my daughter. And the only thing I can think of, like, as a man, not as a father, my daughter must got some good ass pussy. Because why the fuck is you still fucking with her? Why you ain't trying to get away? Why is you still? You trying to get this bitch some commissary? That shit is crazy, man. Insane, bitch, get away. So she had an apartment before she got locked up. Of course, while she was locked up, she lost her apartment. And I'm gonna tell you what she was locked up for. The bitch is a thief. She got 3 felony thefts in the last 6 months. Like, bitch, you are not good at it. Stop it. Strike 3, you out, bitch. Get another profession, correct. It's career day tomorrow. So she lost her apartment, so she had to move back in with me. That's fine. I want my daughter closer to me. But the thing I didn't like is she asked me to help her move. I was like, bitch, where's your boyfriend? Why the fuck is you asking me? Where that big back nigga at? That you? This is what I'm saying though. She was like, Daddy, she should not be lifting nothing heavy. Now she's a she. Now it's a woman. I said, hey man, if you don't tell that young man to get over here and help me with this love seat, like, tell his handsome ass to help me with this goddamn refrigerator. When I think the U-Haul out of gas, I need him to help me to push. I'm sick of this shit, man. There's a lot going on, man. Like Bryce said, I'm a teacher too. And it's crazy. These kids, they not too bright. They not, and they will cuss you out in a motherfucking heartbeat. I teach middle school. I'm in the hallways, all you hear is motherfucker this, motherfucker that. And I'm talking about, I'm right there where they can see me. Motherfucker, motherfucker. I said, hey, y'all don't see me standing right here? They said, you the motherfucker we talking about. I said, God damn. Bitch, attention for all of you. It's crazy, man. Y'all know Christmas just passed and shit. I teach literature and read motherfucker towards the night before Christmas. Now, like I said, I live in St. Louis. If you know St. Louis, it's a lot of them R's, them her, there, where. We going over there. What you do to your her? Okay, you're sitting right there. We going where? I'm reading towards the night before Christmas. So I'm like, towards the night before Christmas. And all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Pause. Hey guys, what do you think they mean by stirring? Girl raised her hand, confident as fuck. I said, Ebony. She says, you know, like when somebody looking at you for too long. That's it, bitch. Go sit your stupid ass under the stairs and stare at the wall. Motherfucker. Dumb as hell with them auras and hers and thoros. I was married a long time, man. That shit is overrated. 14 years, tied, locked up. Do you hear me? This nigga talking about 20 years. Get out while you can. It's hard being with a woman, man. For one, if you get a woman, you pray for honesty. But women don't know how to read the room sometimes. So one night I had a really good show. Wife, we get home and I'm like, oh yeah, it's finna go down. So she giving me the sake, right? So I'm feeling myself. And I was like, babe, use two hands. All you heard was, she stopped mid-suck. Like, boy, you do not got enough room for two hands. I said, God damn. Bitch, that is not the honesty I prayed for. But as an old nigga, if my dick ain't long enough, my balls show the fuck is. You put that other hand on these long ass balls. What are you talking about? Telling you, man, you get past 40, your balls. My shit is past my kneecap. I had to twist my shit up in some braids just to be comfortable tonight. Tuck that motherfucker up under my gooch. I'm talking about, you get 40 and them balls, they just get to making noise? Man, y'all see my girl right there, booty big as a motherfucker, right? If me and her running down the stairs at the same time, I don't know if that's her ass clapping or my balls. I had to stop running, bitch, you run. Let me see if that's you. Balls just making noise. Y'all ever heard somebody walk real fast in some thong sandals? The little sandals with the thing that come between the toes, boy. The nuts sound like you shooting at somebody, nigga. I had to get a gym membership just because I can't jog in my neighborhood. I live in the hood. Them niggas think I'm shooting when I'm running past. Police done pulled up on me twice. They said there's some shooting in the neighborhood. I know what your long ball is. Straight up, man. Fucking with these chicks, man. You be trying to hit from the back, and as an old nigga, I thought I was fucking her up the other night. She's like, ooh, stop. I'm like, what's wrong? She said, your balls keep swinging and hitting me in the stomach. You gonna make me throw up. Bitch, I'm giving you a six-pack. You owe me. You just medicine balls. Tell you, man, being old, that shit ain't fun. And she a younger chick. Can't do it, man. Younger chicks, all they want to do is have fucking sex. They just want to fuck all the time. I'm 47, bitch. You getting one round. That's it. 7-minute special. I'm getting right to the point. Matter of fact, you can pick a three-piece or a 7-piece, whichever one. 7-minute special, and after that, this shit, he's dead. He ain't no more. He not getting back up. He is hibernating for the night. Them young hoes don't be trying to hear that shit. That bitch was like, can I give you some head to get it back hard? I said, yeah, bitch, if you like gummy worms. Black forest, bitch. My shit like a little Metro PCS balloon that they unplugged in, man. Curtsy, bitch. Well, I'm telling you, that shit like a newborn neck. I'm like, bitch, you gotta hold the head. You ain't got no kids. Like, you ain't never learned. Tell you, nigga, getting old ain't fun. You be getting scared because when you older, your dick don't get all the way hard. It just be the top half of your dick that's hard. You get that in. She be like, why you ain't putting it all in, bitch? This is all that can fit. That's it. The rest of it, I gotta force in. Motherfucker, foundation off. The bottom of your dick just soft as fuck. Top hard as hell. She like, oh, you got a curve. I said, no, bitch, my shit just leaning a little bit. That shit like this, bitch, I'm Italian. It's a leaning tower of pizza. That is stupid. Tell you, man, I've been out here, man. I'm divorced now, so I'm just out here as a free agent, just throwing dick everywhere. I ain't gonna say everywhere. I don't never throw it to the wrong team. I tried to throw some dick to this one chick. She had a little gay friend with her. He was trying to intercept it and shit. No, man. I just threw the dick away. Intentional grounding, bitch. 15-yard penalty, bitch. I just threw the dick away. You will not get this. I'm learning what I like, man. I like hood chicks. I'm talking about hood, like with a grill in their mouth. White, y'all know what grills is, right? I like that shit, and I'm passionate, nigga. I like to kiss. Y'all ever kiss the motherfucker with a grill in their mouth? Boy, that shit tastes like 47 cents, I swear to God. That shit is unpleasant. That shit tastes like tax. So my little double cheeseburger tax, that's about 47 cents. That shit is boy. I don't like that shit, and they not. I ain't gonna say all hood chicks are stupid, like, but some of them is. One of them won me over. I took her to a little seafood restaurant. Order what you want. I think everybody should walk around with their high school report cards so you can see what classes they took. It was apparent this bitch, all her classes was on the first floor by the cafeteria. One class all day. The waitress came over, what would you like to order? She was like, yes, I'll have the calamari. I said, bitch, who grandma did you just order? What the fuck is calamari? Who auntie is that? You mean calamari? Like, they done put us up out the goddamn restaurant. Stupid bitch took her to the crib. She let me hit from the back. Oh, stop. Girl, why? Your nuts hitting me in the stomach. You gonna make me throw this calamari up. It's crazy, man. These chicks, they just not smart, man. I think I like big women, too. Like, with a fupa. Fupas are underrated. And women, y'all treat them like that's y'all finest accessory. And y'all always trying to hide the fupa. Y'all tuck y'all fupa in y'all tuck y'all fupas in like it's an interview shirt. Like that don't blouse that motherfucker out, let it breathe. I know when y'all get off work after having that fupa zipped up all day and y'all unzip them jeans. I know that motherfucker sound like a freshly bought 2-liter, I swear to God. As soon as you up to unzip them jeans, just I love a fat woman, man. That little crease they got between the belly button and the top of the coochie, that is heaven sent. I slide my tongue across that motherfucker like a debit card, I swear to God. Did it go through like this? Now I need no receipt, I'm cool and shit. Tell me, man, y'all missing out if y'all don't like big women. I went down on this one big woman, shit, that shit tastes like chicken broth, I swear to God. I'm talking about Swanson too, $3.49 a box, not the Aldi's brand. Finna get out of here in a minute. If you older, man, please take care of your health, okay? Life is too short, seriously. I had kidney stones recently. Boy, if you ever had kidney stones, that feel like you having a baby, fellas. And it feel like the baby coming out your goddamn nuts. Worst pain I ever felt in my life. My girl had to take me to the ER. They took me back to the room. Nurse came in. Let me check your nuts. She went out, got the doctor. That was a female. Let me check your nuts. And I'm gonna tell y'all, all the pain I was in, that was the greatest goddamn day of my life. Cause I had 3 different women play with my balls and it wasn't this bitch at all. Shit, matter of fact, she got mad cause I asked her to step out the room. Bitch, give me some privacy. Got 3 white girls in here, it's gonna go down. I ain't never even had no mayonnaise before. Straight up, I'm gonna say this before I go to the next point. Sometimes I wish I was white. Especially a white man, because when y'all get older, them ears get big as fuck. And y'all still can't hear a motherfucking thing. I just want them old white man ears. Give me them. Because that bitch talk too much sometimes. These ears ain't built for that. These is essay ears. 200 words maximum. Double space, bitch. Space it out. I don't hear too much. If you like having sex, take care of your hygiene. Seriously. For real, fellas. I read this in Proverbs earlier. Wash them salty ass balls, okay? And the ladies wanted me to tell y'all that shit too. Wash them salty ass nuts. Ain't none of these women trying to get no high blood pressure, just trying to get your stupid ass some head. She ain't asked for no Pringles, no McDonald's fries, no classic Lay's. Wash them salty ass balls. And men, we so shallow, we start losing attraction because her feet swelling up. Nigga, it's your fault. Her blood pressure's sky high. Feet fat as fuck when your feet get that big. And ladies, take care of yourself too. All of y'all not as hygienic as you think. Some of y'all don't wash that motherfucker enough. Wash your coochie in the name of Jesus. Praise the Lord. That was in 2 Corinthians, like chapter 3. Wash thine coochie. Tell me, because the coochie go through a lot. Some women don't wear drawers. Sometimes they got a panty liner. Some women just ain't got a fupa. Sometimes the coochie lips get to sticking together. Sir, you ever try to open up a Kroger bag before? I should have licked my fingers to open up no coochie lips is all I'm saying. Like, bitch, you are dehydrated. A lot of y'all ain't laughing because you the motherfucker with the coochie lips stuck together. Just drink a little Swanson, bitch. Get a little Pedialyte. Get a little pH balance off. You just switch soaps. That ain't what you should have done. This is the last thing, man. Take care of your health for real, man. I'm at the age, my girl said it's time for me to get a prostate exam. I don't want a prostate exam. Not the one that I know, because the one that I know is 2. Thou shalt not get your ass played with. That is not what the Lord had. No, sir. I'm saying we in 2026 now, I should be able to walk through a motherfucking machine, like at the goddamn airport, and if that motherfucker beep, okay, now you can play with my ass, but you ain't just gonna do it recreationally. Not because you trying to find some shit. No, nigga, do you see a polyp on the x-ray? And then the other reason I'm scared is, what if I like it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if he turned me the fuck out? That shit'd be crazy. I'd be in that bitch every week like, where that doctor that was here last week? How you doing? Oh, you the doctor too? Both of y'all can come. Yes, well, you are gorgeous. Yes. Anyway, I'm Jason Jenkins, man. I appreciate the time. Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Keep it going for Jason Jenkins, everyone. One more time for my boy Bryce Evans. Give it up for Lucas Young one more time. Give it up for Coach in Phoenix. And give it up for PJ Lyman for having us out tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. We appreciate it so much. We'll see you real soon. Thank you.